It's Wednesday. You know what that means. It is Next Up Iowa. I am playing totally copyrighted music right now. Oops. So let's hit that real quick. Let's just change it to that. There we go. Iowa. Why is that on? Boom. Here we are. Josh McQuiggan, Brandon Richard in the booth. Josh, how we doing tonight, bud?
Howdy, howdy, howdy. I'm doing
Whoa.
quite well.
Hold on. I
Well,
got to restart your
okay, yo.
everything. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and try and fish Josh out of the fishbowl he's in currently. Hold tight. Let's see if we can get a mic check for Mr. Joshua McQuiggan. Go ahead.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. One,
It's
two,
still
three.
breaking
Test
up.
1, 2, 3. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, you go and restart your stuff too. Try that. Until then, I'm going to talk about this race. We're going to go ahead and restart Discord because that is no bueno, my friend. We need to definitely make sure that that is working because that is painful if not. Let's take a look at this as we got several people on track currently. Let's take a look at this right now. All that's screwed up. Cool. Let's fix that real quick before everything goes to hell in a handbasket. Already a good time here. How cool is that? I go live and everything just falls apart. We're going to go ahead and figure out what's going on here. We'll get back in here, Josh.
Howdy, howdy.
Yeah, you sound like crap. You're breaking up so bad. I don't know why. That's not good. 10 old resubscribes for 12 months. That's one whole year. That is insanity. Thank you so much for that subscription. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, hit that follow button. It's us. It's Affinity Racing. RaceAffinity.com. Race Affinity on all the social medias. And that's always awesome. Brandon French joining the booth currently. Hey, French.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, you sound like crap too. I don't know what's going on with it, if it's my Discord, but I've restarted 3 times. So...
Sound like crap? I think I'm okay.
Yeah, everything's breaking up. Crap. I'm going to go ahead and make sure and do one of these real quick. Apologies. We're live though. So what are you going to do, right? I'm going to show that grid real quick is what we're going to do. Why is that on page 4? Frady Wingard. Why in the hell, dude? It just keeps going to that. I'm going to clear that. Okay. Jeez. Frady Wingard, Barrows, Todriff, Goodwin, Husson. Row 4, Sarton, Longyear, Philbrick, Wilson, McFarlane, Eskridge. And then we got Dolly, Case, Miniker, Ritchie, Wentworth, Pittangoro, McClinney, Dreiling, Arms, Zaldivar, McElroy, Heel, Connors, Scare, McGill, and Young. Those are next-gen drivers in the biggity back. Awesome sauce. I'm going to take a look around this awesome racetrack, this awesome facility. We're going to try and get Discord working so we can get Josh in the booth. Because ideally, I don't want to do this alone. But I might. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Does that work? You guys have to talk.
I don't know if it worked or not.
It did not. Son of a mother's lover. We're just going to see if... Go into here. Give me an old mic check for a second here.
Mic check.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're breaking up so bad.
Should I leave and come back?
It's not you. I don't know if it's me, but I've got all good bars here.
Has McQuiggan tried talking?
Yeah. I've got good ping. I'm should be good, but everything sounds like crap. I don't know why. We're rolling. All right. 120 laps around this big old racetrack. Tonic or Toxic Ant. Thank you for that raid of 20. Welcome in. Season 4, Race 10 of Affinity Racing Next Up. This is our promotional series. And so these guys are trying their best to move up to our Affinity Racing Cup Series. Take a look at the blimp cam here. Lights out on the pace car. Josh, we'll figure out what's going on here shortly. If not, just you break in whenever you need to. If you can. The lights are not out on the pace car. Apparently we're going around one more again. Series is brought to you by backmarker.shop. Use that promo code Affinity10 right now. Save 10% on your order. New items for fall are there. Check them out. Affinity racing gear, Next Up hoodies, and so much more. Backmarker.shop. Affinity10 is the code. Hashtag get better. I do not have this up yet, but I'm gonna have this up yet. Shut up, me. Backmarker got retweeted by Trading Paints. Whatever, lady. Believe when I see it. And I don't see it. Lights out on the pace car. Going to make that hard, swift left-hand turn to the pit lane to the Geico restart zone. Matt Frady leads us. Green flag in the air here in Iowa. Big push. The 45 blinking out of control. No idea why these cameras are so damn close. As we watch the battle for the lead here. Barrows to the inside there. The 45 of Austin Wingard. Wingard? Is that my first flub of the night? Rad. Tell Trading Paints to go show me some love and go buy some stuff. Battle for the lead here currently. A lot going on back here. Dolly in the 74 machine. Thought I saw some shenanigans. Thoughts. I'm going to go that blimp cam. Whoa. Weingart shoots to the inside of the 90 of Barrows. Todriff, Wilson, Goodwin, Longyear, Sarton, Husson, Philbrick currently your top 10. Josh, can you give me a mic check?
Hey, test
Yeah, you
1, 2,
sound
3.
like crap.
Is it any better now?
Nope, you sound like absolute garbage. We have a car to the inside of the track currently. I'm not sure who that is. Frady with a shiny paint job. The 90 of Barrows to the inside for the lead here. Entering turn 1. Nothing to it just yet. Able to hold him off side by side. Clear now. Todriff waiting for a mistake in third. Shiny numbers on the 40. There's a wreck behind these guys, and that's Logan Wilson. My goodness. And more cars piling in. Okay. Let's, holy crap. Let's take a look here in this replay. Logan Wilson here. Let's see if we can't see what happens. Oh, boy. Who is that? In the 11? Is that Young? No, James Goodwin. In the 11 with some contact to the wall. Comes down to the 12. Collects. And then nowhere to go. Or I believe that was might have been Arms. The 3 cars, well, several people involved. And then Anthony Young here just dead. More involved there. Philbrick backwards. Unbelievable. Let's take a look back here and see it again here if we can't see a better angle here. The 12 bumps the 11, which causes the incident. And then all hell breaks loose. Everyone checking up and checking out. 78 involved.
What car was that? The 99?
Yeah,
what were they doing?
I don't know, but you guys sound like damn robots now, and I'm not sure what to do to fix that. If you want to Google that. Early contact here. Early caution. In the first race for Affinity Racing in the fall season. Happy fall to everybody. I know you guys are sipping on your pumpkin spice lattes right now, enjoying some next up action on a Wednesday night, right? Everyone, show of hands. Everybody. 1 hour damage is wild. Oh, dude. Brutal. Oh. It's, that is crazy. I'm not sure what, the entire lobby is supposed to do here. Trying to find a fix here. Check your connection, check your devices. Reset my voice and audio settings. Let's try that, huh? Let's just try it. Gonna try that out. On here. Let's see what we got here. Yes. There you go. Cool. Do that. Hey Josh, I'll throw you back if your voice doesn't work. Let me see it.
Test 1 2
God.
3. Test 1 2 3.
Bless America. Yeah. Nope. I don't know. Like, my connection's perfect, and I don't know what's causing that right now. And I just reset all my audio connections. I'm not sure what else to do. If you could maybe sort of, if you want to Google that, let me know.
Hey, Richard.
Yeah.
Josh sounded fine over the broadcast.
Does he? It's just me?
Yeah. It's just
Thank
you.
God. Okay, I'll deal with Robot McQuiggan for the rest of the evening. I don't give a crap. Perfect. Let's go. Robo McQuiggan and Robo French joining me in the booth. You guys hopefully can hear them just fine. I don't know. We'll see. Make sure their audio is turned up so you can. Cool. Atomic Motorsports called out in the chat. I'm seeing a bunch of other stuff. If you haven't already, hit that follow button. If you're new here, if you're not, say hi. Lights out on the pace car. We are bringing that field back around. Frady, Barrows, Todriff, Weingard, Longyear, Sarton. Essentially the same front row that we had at the start of the race. Green flag back in the air. Frady is off and running.
Huge jump for the 40 of Matt Frady side by side for second place. Now Todriff there on the inside of Barrows. Barrows going to get the run off the high side there. The high side very powerful here at Iowa. Back a little bit further, we see Sarton on the high side of Weingard. And Longyear, somebody that's new to the series. I believe last year's winner there at Talladega. Sarton is going to make the move on the top.
I really wish they had better cameras here. They do not. Try to get you as good a vantage point as I can right now. Of here's the entire field. Coming off of 2. So far, so good. Back to Alexander Eskridge. And that 27 machine. Ooh, car on the wall. I believe that's the 20 of Pitangoro. Ooh, Zach Case and Eric McFarland. Oh, good Lord.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Joseph McGill into the wall. Longyear. It just flew down my board, but I don't know why. Let's take a look. Devin Whitworth went around as well. Here he's in the 98 machine. The 06 with some trying to avoid it. Just got a little bit of him. Let's go back and see that and see if I can find a better camera angle. Maybe the far chase. And just clips the 98. Tries to save it. Doesn't collect anyone else. Devin Whitworth lucky to be alive there. Let's ride. With the 69. Contact with the 20. Car high, homie. Let's look at that again. Take a gander, Josh. I need to share my damn screen with you, don't I?
That could be helpful.
Shut up. Tell me what you're seeing on the stream right now. There you go. Miguel just eliminated, I guess. Is what you would call that? Let's see here. Just a little, just comes up a little bit, right? Collects Devin Whitworth. Shiny numbers, the 69. Great paint job. I like that paint job a lot. Joseph McGill.
Cars on pit road, Brandon. Ryan Miniker down pit lane. Alexander Eskridge also down pit road. They came down for fuel and 4 tires, I do believe. A little bit early for pit stops, but we'll see if they can try and make it up here on the short term with the fresh tires.
There you go. I don't see anyone else that's gone in. Yeah, we had a couple takers in the back there at lap 5. Connors and Zaldivar. Arms at lap 6.
A few more takers here the next time around.
Eskridge. Whoa! Look at
Heel down pit road. Goodwin.
Look at Logan Wilson.
Last week's winner, crab walking down pit lane.
Crab walking. Hey, we see you, bud. A good one there in the 11. Some damage on the right-hand side of that shiny machine. The Matthew Heel in the 173 back here. Looking good. Wilson, take a look at Zach Scare here in the 29. Hi, Zach.
Last time we were here at Iowa, Zach Scare was your winner. 6 cars were out there on the racetrack, but a win nonetheless.
Current leader Matt Frady, Barrows. Todriff Weingard. Let me know who you're choosing in the chat here. Let me know. Go look at the repost. Sorry, I will. I swear we can't catch a break in this series. No, we cannot. Steezy. I don't know what that means. All right. Ad break starts soon. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you are an Amazon Prime user, you can link your Prime account to Twitch, which gives you 1 free subscription to your favorite iRacing stream, and that should be Affinity Racing. Josh, 2 cautions. Is this going to be a trend going forward?
From what I heard from the drivers, these cars are like on ice skates, and especially here on the short run with the cold tires. It could be hard to manage. It could create a lot of cautions, but maybe if we get a run going, they'll get it stable and driving good.
Zach Scare, unfortunately, caught in, I believe, some semblance of an accident. I'm going to change my camera while we are under caution here, just to give us some better vantage points. I feel like the damn TV3 cam is all up in the business, you know what I mean? TV2, better. TV1, still just incredibly taking damn screenshots. What is going on here? Alright, cool. Sorry. Hey, little inside baseball for you. How is Mike doing? Unfortunately, I don't know. Let me see if I can look all the way down here. I'm just kidding. He's in 9th or 10th. There he is in that 83 machine. The 183. Can we find him for his paint not being correct? Kidding. I'm kidding, but we should. I'm just saying. Lights out on the pace car. Obscenely hard left-hand turn into the pits. Frady, green flag on the field. He gone.
Frady, another huge jump using his advantage of the Geico restart zone, him being able to go whenever he wants when he's in that box, to his advantage, getting about 4 car lengths on the car behind. Nathan Barrows pulls out off of Todrith to second place.
Oh!
Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
I believe that is McFarlane again. McFarlane and I believe Tyler Connors. Oh! McFarlane and Connors? I believe. Go ahead and take a gander at what happened here, Josh. You want to walk me through this? Okay, that's okay. Now we know. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and far chase this back here. We're gonna take a gander off of turn 2. Josh,
Howdy.
are you watching?
We're looking. We see. Oh, he just slid right up in front of Zaldivar.
I don't know if he slid up. Did he slide up in front of? All right, let's watch him. All right, where's the exit? All right, so Zaldivar does have the run, and he just okay.
Zaldivar just elected not to lift. If it's a little bit later in the race, I'd understand that if it was later, but we're on lap 20, so I don't know. You could have gave him a break right there.
You could have lifted just a little bit, but instead he walls himself, spins the 37, collects Tyler Connors. All right. Well, that was that, huh?
Don't know how much damage that 55 machine has.
Not sure either. I don't like interviewing drivers that just got into wrecks. Not a fan. I'm not a fan because I don't need them to say bad stuff. I don't have a dump button, you know what I mean? Unfortunate. Let's talk to someone who is running up in the front, though. Austin Weingard. Sir, am I saying that right?
Yeah, you got it this time.
Am I saying that right? Okay, very good.
Brother.
I did screw it up earlier. Looking good out there, bud. Tell me how we're feeling out there in that 45 machine.
Well, I lost 2 teammates, so right now we're not. There's bad juju on the Atomic Motorsports team. Just trying to keep up with these boys. They're aggressive at the start. Saving tires here is the key. So we'll see how the pit cycle is, if we can actually get a green flag run going. So.
All right, man. Keep up the good work. We'll see you up here, hopefully in victory lane here shortly.
I love that. All right, have a good one, guys.
Later, dude. Austin Weingard up there in the front ski. Looking good. We will be bouncing around the field here shortly. Maybe, but we have lights out on the pace car. Josh, third caution. I now ask you, is this going to be a trend?
It's looking like it so far, but hey, these boys can come out here and surprise us from time to time. Maybe, just maybe, if we get a little bit of luck on our side and a little bit more car control, we'll get a green flag run going here.
Let's take a look here again. Affinity Racing here at Iowa, lap 22 of 120. Bunch of Yodas in the front. Frady and the Chevy leading the field.
Matt Frady, your current points leader as of right now. Took a little bit of a hit after Talladega, but it's still a wide margin over Thomas Houck there in the second position. Matt Frady, I'm sure he's excited about that points lead, and he's been defending it quite well. He runs good pretty much everywhere we go. Teammates with the likes of Cade McClenny and the TTSL boys, so he has a lot of help in his corner as well.
Hard not to do well with those guys in your corner. I would say so. If John Steele's in here, I'm a McFarlane fan. McFarlane having a rough evening. Hopefully he can bounce back. We will see. Those lights out on the pace car. There's a Loves to McDonald's back there. Oh, hell yeah. Wonder what the gas is. 360 something? That sounds about right. Josh, you wouldn't know about that.
No, it's more expensive here in Canada.
No, whatever. Pit road race lap redeemed this time by. Let them know. Just kidding. That's for Saturdays. BTM, what's up, dog? Obscenely hard left-hand turn into the pits. Frady Barrows, Geico restart zone, green flag. He gone.
Again, Frady with a massive jump there on the restart. Oh, it sounds like Matt Frady has a black flag. I'm going to wait for race control's call to see if they clear it or not. As of right now, the race leader has a black flag. Trouble for the 40 machine.
The 40 machine with a black flag currently could spell trouble. Loose off, we got a blinker in the back too. That Waffle House Wi-Fi right now. Barrows challenging right now. The 40 of Frady. Todriff behind them. A Weingart as well. 90 P1.
Frady's flag has been cleared for the moment. Will be reviewed after the race, but for right now, Frady has no worries about it and going to go out here and race for that lead.
All right. Frady cleared of any wrongdoing currently. Take some looks back here in the field as we are battling side by side here. Arms and Richie. Kevin Richie. Battling for P10 and Mike McElroy looking to wreck somebody. Could be you. could be anybody. Nathan Barrows. Na. Fantastic Super Saturday video if you guys haven't seen it. Pace car driver just broke their neck coming into pit road. They absolutely do. The dark red car looks so tight it's loose, which I don't know who that. Whoa. Sarton almost some contact.
And right there behind Sarton is the 83 of Dylan Dreiling. He's been making his way through the field tonight. Been a hard charger. He had to start at the back due to him being a Cup Series driver as of right now.
Yep, the 183. The 183 of Dreiling. This is weird.
Right behind him, Cade McClenny as well. Another one that's been charging through the field.
This is not a super speedway. What's he doing here?
That's a great question. I take him as a super speedway merchant. Usually see him at the super speedways and nowhere else. But here he is at Iowa.
There you go, Cade McClenny. Check out his YouTube channel, K05. K05. Cade McClenny fast moving up to P7. Barrows still leading. Blimp view. Kakayao. The camera pack for Iowa sucks. So lap 30 of 120 ticked away here. See the field single filing out for the most part. Pitt and Goro, Zach
McElroy,
Case.
a huge move. I'm sorry to cut you off, but he had a huge move there on the outside of the 19, I believe that is there. Maybe the 15. It's hard to see from way up here.
Let's take a look real quick at Michael McElroy in the 83. No!
Oh!
There was some...
Coming into the corner, that's a strange one.
That's weird. I don't know. Mike able to take advantage. Takes another spot away. Arms chasing him down right now. Back here as well, Pitt and Goro behind Zach Case. Take a look at that shiny old 66. Looking good. TPR Racing 66. Pitt and Goro. Dolly. Philbrick. McFall boy. Contact. Can't believe. What was that? That was Dolly and Philbrick? Yeah. Contact coming off the corner, and now Dolly charging back to the 06. Oh boy. That was something. Barrows, Frady, Todriff, Weingard, Sarton, your top 5.
Frady currently challenging for the lead. Side by side for the race lead as they race off into turns 3 and 4. Frady there on the bottom. Barrows on the top. Barrows going to get the run off the corner. A little bit worse
Had to
tire
let
than
off.
Frady. He's been sitting back there and conserving. Frady going to drop back into line. Barrows back to the point.
I saw the flames leave the exhaust of Barrows exiting turn 4. Had to let off a little bit, which caused him to slow probably quite a bit. Barrows still at the point. Switching to the high side is Frady.
Frady going to have a huge run off
Huge
the corner
run.
here. You see that run come off into play. Side by side for the race lead as Todworth there sitting in the wings waiting for something to happen. Matt Frady trying to get clear of the 90. He's going to do it coming off of turns 2. New leader, Matt Frady. He's been saving his tires extraordinarily well. Going to try and run away with this thing now as Todworth now battles Barrows for second.
Todworth, Weingard, Barrows, and Frady have been in the top 5 seemingly the entire race. Sarton now entered the equation. P5, McClinney, hard charging to P6. Joe Husson, a fairly new face to the Next Up series. If I'm saying your name wrong, tell me. I do hate your number set. But Joe Husson is here, and he is currently P7. Biggest mover of the night, could you tell me, Josh, without guessing?
Oh, man, it'd be Cabe McClenny there in that 05 machine. He's been charging hard all the way from the back. Now under the blanket here with the leaders, all very close to each other. Anything could really happen up here.
And there you go. Frady protecting the bottom, Barrows to the top. Yo. I made the sound. That's what they sound like.
These guys are looking for a little bit of something, trying to give Frady a run for his money. Anything they're throwing at him is not working as of right now, as Frady is still pulling away from Barrows, backing up these corners real easy into the corner, driving off hard, saving the tires to the best of his ability. Ooh, car in the wall, Austin Weingard there.
Weingard getting sideways, baby. Someone said Black Flag 83, and that was earlier. I'm not sure. Koymeister, I'm not sure what you meant by that. Weingard challenged by McClinney on the outside. Sarton going to follow suit. That camera. Nothing to it. Able to make the pass cleanly as the 05. Sarton still on the outside. Car high.
Oh,
car high.
Block the 19 front. A little bit loose in the front straightaway.
That was interesting, to say the least. Sarton now challenging Weingard in the inside for 5th. McClinney up to 3rd now, passing Todworth. And here comes Cade McClinney. Good Lord. Passing Barrows on the inside there. Going to be challenging Frady here momentarily for the lead once he passes cleanly.
McClenny has been charging hard all night.
Take a gander
using
back
the top
here.
side to his advantage.
Battle between Eric McFarlane and Pitangoro. Pitangoro to the inside here. Longyear and Dolly battling. Dolly seems like a car magnet right now. That's pretty rad. Frady, Barrows, McClinney. Oh, let's take a look back and see how Barrows is able to make the pass on McClinney here. You see McClinney on the inside. Barrows is able to have the run on the outside. Okay, that makes way more sense. I didn't know something happened. But Cabe able to make it right back around Barrows. McClinney P2, Barrows looking to the inside. One of the closest battles on track right now. Weingard and Todworth as well, side by side. For P4 position. That's what Mike likes to say. I like to say it like Mike. Shiny numbers abound here, huh? Lap 45 at Iowa. It's a night race. First race. It's like a Saturday. Yeah, there you go. Speaking of Saturdays, let's go check out Mr. Saturday. Michael McElroy has not yet found a home for his front bumper on the rear end of anyone else's car. We'll keep checking back. Frady's still P1. Who the hell was that? Who is that?
Leaders in lap traffic playing a factor in the lead and the battle for the lead.
Logan Wilson. Literally
Logan Wilson is
sideways, crab walking down the. Good Lord. I want to see this.
Very broken. That's a scary sight.
I want to see this. I have to do this. That's what I thought. Okay. That's what I thought. McClinney, Frady, McClinney takes to the inside now, trying to take that position. 47 laps ticked away, coming to 48 of 120. Skew goes
Brady.
hard, bro. Skew going hard, bro.
Brady being defensive on the top after McClenny sent it on in there. The top is very fast on corner exit. You can use it very well to your advantage when it comes to defense. McClenny going to ship it back off in there. Not going to be enough to get door to door with Frady.
Lots
Lap
of good.
49 of 50. Frady very fast all night.
We have Noah Longyear down pit road. Could this be one of those, everyone's taking a quarterback moments in fantasy football? I don't know. We will see.
For those who have pitted on the last caution, they should be able to make it to about lap 65.
The only one that has right now, I saw that Ryan Philbrick was on 21, but Randy Arms pitted lap 6, and he is now currently up to P4, passing Nathan Barrows.
About within that pit window for these guys. The
Oh,
caution
absolutely.
laps definitely help them on fuel mileage. I was told by the drivers it was about 40, 47. Maybe they could stretch it a little bit. So give or take within the next 3 laps or so, these guys should be heading down pit road.
We shall see. Mm-hmm. No current battles that close right now. Todriff and Barrows seem to be about the closest battle we have on track right now. If Barrows elects
make
to
his way down pit
Yeah,
road.
that's right.
He burnt his tires off. He said enough is enough, and he's going to come down for 4 freshies and a full tank of fuel.
Oh, that's the wrong damn pit road. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna. That camera absolutely sucks. All right, cool, useless. McClenny almost a 1/10 of a second to the back bumper of Frady now. To the inside. Still battling. Coming to the stripe at lap 54.
Again, with the top side there in 3 and 4, Frady using it to his advantage. The 05 sent it on in there and wasn't enough to complete the pass. That top side is just extremely strong. Now McClenny going to follow in the footsteps of Matt Frady, going to try and arc it off of the corner to try and get the run on Frady. Not going to be enough as they cross the stripe.
Let's talk about the little gap here between P5 and P6, about 2 seconds. And then a second back, about half a second back of that is Kevin Ritchie. Field pretty much spread out now. McElroy into the pit, several takers. Sarton, Wentworth, McElroy, Cade McClenny now enter the pits. That Sarton that was in the wall?
That is Sarton there in the 19 machine.
Unreal. That's unfortunate. As we watch these guys, McElroy now leaving pit road. Cade McClenny, Todriff, several other takers heading down pit road. Randy Arms, Frady, Weingard now down pit road. Several takers. There's one on the wall right there. I don't know who that is. Not sure who that was.
Tell you what, I do believe when they come back around and everything cycles out, Cade McClenny should be your
Michael
leader.
McElroy!
Around down the front straightaway. No caution as of yet. We stay green.
Get off the racing surface. Get off the racing surface. Get off the racing surface. Randy Arms in now. No caution thrown, as there was only one car.
He spun all by himself down there.
Oh, he
No
won.
help or nothing.
He decided that those tires were not hot enough and figured this is a real easy way to fix that. Unfortunate for the 83 machine, the 183 machine, or the... Is it the
No,
83?
it's just the 83.
Oh,
It's
yeah, I
just the
forgot.
83.
He's not good enough to be in the Cup Series. But he does broadcast with Yaboa at Brandon Richard every Monday night, 8:30, 7:30 Central. right here on twitch.tv/Race Affinity. Yeah, boy. Brought to you by backmarker.shop. Head on over there, grab some cool fall stuff right now. Next up, hoodies, shirts, and so much more. Affinity 10's the code to use right now. Backmarker.shop. Hashtag get better. Dolly, currently your leader, as he, Zaldivar, McFarlane, and Miniker have not pitted, as most of them didn't need to. Heel as well and P5 didn't need to because of earlier incidences and stuff like that. Here comes Dolly right on cue. Thank you, Dolly. Zaldivar is in as well.
Entrance.
Yeah, that was gnarly. All right. McFarlane out, last pitted. Lap 19. Miniker behind him in the 78 machine, last pitted in lap 20. I believe he was involved in some chicanery. Logan Wilson, not sure what the hell is that. He's had a rough night. It's been tough. It's been tough going. Shiny wheels and all. Logan Wilson now enters the pits. Eric McFarlane currently scored. Your leader, Miniker, Heel, Husson, and Barrows. I'm going to step away. You guys can enjoy the race. We'll be right back with more Race Affinity action. Currently, Ryan Miniker, your leader. Caution is out as Eric McFarlane is around. Where in the hell is he? There he is. What the? All right. Husson and McFarlane. Let's take a look here.
Barrows involved as well.
Whoa! Oh my gosh. What in the world happened there?
Sounded like over the radio, it sounded like McFarland had a issue with his audio, and he was trying to fix it, and it just, yeah.
What in the world happened there? Take another look here. As he's coming off of start finish, lets off, turns into the corner, and then controller disconnects apparently. And then, oh, the 88 of Husson, Barrows, the 45 of Weingard, Logan Wilson, crip walks around him. Unbelievable. Just after green flag pit stops were completed.
Tell you who's pleased to see that.
Yeah.
Ryan Miniker and Michael McElroy. Michael McElroy was right on the cusp of going a lap down. That caution just saved the 83 machine.
There you go. Weingard on pit road, as is everybody else except Ryan Philbrick, who elected to stay out with his painted rims. As everyone knows, I hate them. so much. Rev Dude with that 13-month subscriptions. Hey, buddy. Good to see you, man. Welcome back. 13 months. Love to see these. Michael McElroy is a lap down currently. We're gonna talk to him actually. Michael McElroy currently a lap down. I don't know how you managed to spin the guy out behind you, but somehow. No, I'm just kidding. No. Tell us what you're thinking out there, Mikey, as you just got home and turned on your PC and decided to come run.
To me, this is still practice, man. I'm still figuring out the track. Pit road was kind of hard. I don't know how else to describe it. It was difficult to get down pit road.
Oh yeah, that entrance is very impractical.
Yeah, but I think we're in a good spot right now. I think the Miniker pit.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone is pitted through ninth.
So we'll get a wave around here. We'll get back on the lead lap, and then I'm sure stacking back up the field is not going to help anything. So we'll have it. We'll see how it goes.
Michael McElroy just hoping to make it through.
You see myself spin?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and I kept yelling at you, get off the racing surface! Get off the racing surface! Get off the damn racing surface!
Yeah, it was rough. Those tires
buddy.
were super cold.
Yeah, you were freezing cold. Enjoy the rest of the race. We'll see you in Victory Lane, Mikey.
See ya.
I say that to everybody. Let's talk to Nathan Barrows. I can't drag him up here.
He was one of the ones caught up in that wreck, so.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm gonna leave him alone for now. Barrows, I love you. Just know that. Caution numero quattro, lap 70 of 120. Here, the Next Up series at Iowa, presented by backmarker.shop. I'm Brandon. That's Josh. We will be joined by several in the booth coming soon, and we will be joined by the winner afterwards. Looking forward to hearing what they will have to say about the race and several others. I don't even know if I'm going to do the second or third tonight. I don't even know. I don't know if they deserve it. We'll see. If they're side by side of the line, I'll interview first through third. How about that?
The leaders getting 2x2 as we see about 8 cars take the wave around here. You'll see them come around behind the back of the field here after they finish their free pass. Miniker up front.
Miniker, McClinney, Arms, looking there. They got quite a bit of room, so the pace car shouldn't have to turn hard left. Nope, still does. Okay, never mind. Backmarker.shop restart zone. Miniker brings us back to the green flag.
Miniker not manipulating that restart zone as well as Frady was earlier as McClenny drives around the high side. Miniker takes it a little bit too conservative. Driving sideways, he saves it off of turn 2.
How in the hell did he do that?
Scrambles for position back there as Randy Arms challenges Cade McClenny for the race lead.
Arms, McClenny, Todriff, Ritchie. Kevin Ritchie up to P4. Oh, there go, boy. Miniker, Sarton. Sarton unable to kind of get going there. And Dreiling was the unfortunate recipient of all that garbage. And Pitangoro into the wall. Eskridge back here. That's a name I haven't said a whole lot of. Arms still battling McClenny. To the inside. Nothing to it. Still not there. Battling now he is side by side. Down the back stretch.
Look to the inside there.
Still will. And look at Todriff. Todriff all night just waiting for a mistake. 54 looking real good. All single filed out just to about 10th, I believe. We will double check here. I don't have my binoculars, obviously. The side by side for the lead is Arms and Cade McClenny. Battle it out. 2 Cup Series drivers. down here with the Next Step series. I know Randy does enjoy the Xfinity car, I do believe.
I'm interested to see if Arms does it again. He peaked a little bit lower than McClenny there in 1 and 2 the previous lap to try and get some clean air on his nose. It's what let him get to the door of McClenny down the back straightaway there. He's trying something a little bit different than McClenny, which I like. He's going to have to do that throughout the rest of tonight to be able to try and pass him.
We see Philbrick, Barrows, and Miniker battling here for P6. Richie's a bit pulled away now, almost to a second. Now Dylan Dreiling has entered the chat, looking to battle for the same position as all 4 of these cars currently. Look back here, Jonathan Dolly back here in the Hornet's Nest with McElroy, Zaldivar Eskridge. Side by side, Frady as well. Back here, our early leader for the majority of the race. McClenny and Arms still battling up here. Dreiling looks to the inside of Barrows, makes the pass back to the front. About 0.2 of a second now. McClenny on Arms. Todriff's just still running really good lap times, just biding his time. You know what I mean? Just looking good, feeling good. Miniker trying to get Barrows back in his sights. You see Weingard behind him. I believe Weingard may be a lap down. Yep, sure is. First car a lap down. Austin Weingard being in the top 5 for essentially the entire race. 0.2 of a second now separate the leader from Randy Arms. 2 Cup Series drivers battling for P1. Todriff, Sarton, Ritchie, your top 5. 2 seconds back right now, these leaders.
Arms ran a little bit higher than McClenny through 3 and 4 right there. Gave him the run down the front straightaway. Gonna see if he can use it to his advantage down here in 1 and 2. Gonna peek the nose to the bottom of McClenny. Get that clean air on the nose to that 180 machine. Now looking to the top of the 05 machine. The 05 is going to carry the speed down the bottom as Arms gets the run off the corner. Looking to his outside. McClenny closes to the doors. They cross the stripe for lap 84. Arms going to try the same thing he did the previous lap to get that run down the back straightaway. Going to peek to the bottom of the 05 machine. Not going to get the run this time around. Backs off coming into turns 3 and 4. McClenny still leading the way.
I'm catching up on chat trash with his trash facts. Throwing debris on the track. That's how McElroy was able to obviously assist with that last caution. He was throwing, bananas. Still about 0.2 of a second. McClenny on Arms. Miniker and Barrows are battling back here for P8. Miniker able to take the spot.
Miniker dropped like a rock in a pond there on that first restart. McClenny drove by him on the outside. Arms did as well. Miniker now trying to battle his way back up through the field. Back up front, Todriff under pressure from Sarton there in the 4th position.
There's Arms. There you go. Clay Sarton able to drive underneath the 54 to the 27 of Eskridge. Coming back out onto the racing surface. Todriff and Sarton battling here.
Sarton using the high side through turns 3 and 4. Going to get the run off of the 54 machine there. Not going to be enough to get to the inside of him as they enter 1 and 2. Sarton looks to the top again, using the clean air to his advantage. Going to cut down to the bottom now, using that late apex to build up that run. Still not going to be enough. Todriff is defending very well.
Joey, thanks for that follow. Appreciate it, buddy. Come on in. You typically start to get long-winded, essentially, when I have to read a notification. It's really funny. Because I want to just yell at you and be like, hey! But I don't. Still battling about 2/10, just under. Barrows, oh, no, Barrows, Jesus. McClenny Arms, Barrows P10 right now. Falling back as most of these guys have been in the top 10 tonight. Jonathan Dolly back P13. Nick Elroy P11. But right now our biggest movers of the evening so far are these guys right here on your screen. McClenny Arms up 18 and 19 spots respectively, as our Cup Series drivers do not qualify. So they typically start in the back and have found their way to the front here. 30 to go here at Iowa. Car on the wall, or is he just sideways because that's how he's been all night? The 76 of Logan Wilson there on the left-hand corner of your screen. Right-hand corner, I don't know, it's left. He's on the high side, sideways. Both of my catchphrases.
McClenny going to try and slot in between the lap traffic there.
There's Scare on the outside as well. Nothing to it. If anything, kind of Arms losing ground to McClenny. Gaining some of that back off of 2.
McClenny used the lap traffic to his advantage more than Arms was. Arms wasn't able to get through the traffic as well as McClenny. I'm surprised McClenny didn't lose as much time. He backed off quite a bit as they came off of turn 4.
Logan Wilson is doing some crazy things with his car right now. I don't know what that's super rad.
Arms again peeking the nose to the bottom of the 05 machine, using the clean air to get the run off of the corner. Not going to gain anything from it this time around. Lap 93 out of 120. We're within that final pit window. If they pit any time in around here, they should be able to make it to the end, as you see Michael McElroy in the 83 machine coming off of pit road right in front of our race leaders.
Matthew Heel now down pit road, as well as McFarland, McGill. They're in as well. Use that promo code Affinity10 right now. Grab some awesome fall gear. Affinity 10's the code. Backmarker.shop, proud power source of Affinity Racing and all this goodness. McClenny Arms still battling for P1. Entering turn 3 about 2/10 of a second and closing. Starting there about half a second back. Join us every Monday for the Cup Series. Not this week, though. We are off. We're off for the next week. Look at that. This is the last race until the, I believe, the 12th? I don't know. You get it. Look it up.
Sarton has closed the gap between himself and the race leaders. He's there within 0.5 of a second of our race leader being Cade McClenny now.
Ryan Philbrick
Sarton
as well. Still there in P4. Todriff as well. They're waiting for these guys, I guess, to make a mistake here. Zach Scare behind this group of cars. 3 seconds back is Dylan Dreiling. 3 seconds back. Another car down pit road. That is Zach Case in the 66 machine from TPR.
If I were any of the 3 cars behind Arms and McClenny, I'd have to be looking at a short pit strategy here. You want to try and short pit the leaders, use the fresh tires to your advantage, run faster lap times in clean track, and potentially take the lead when everything cycles out. But that is a risky game. Sarton losing a bunch of ground off of turns 4. Philbrick up to the 3rd position.
Nathan Barrows in as well. Zach Case is headed out. Jonathan Dolly in now. Leaders entering turn number 3.
19 of Sarton going to be the first one to bite as he hits pit road this time around. The 19 crew ready to put 4 fresh tires of it on it. The first one out of our top 5 to come down pit road here.
McClenny Arms still out there, as you see Case now out. McFarland in the pits as well. Logan Wilson is in the pits.
Todriff coming down pit road.
Todriff is in. McClenny and Arms battling, 21 laps to go. So far, it's been a pretty interesting race, man. I not real hard on the strategy right now, but we're about to see what comes into play here. Is I think Ryan Philbrick is going to be another taker here to pit road as he slows entering turn number 3. Yes, he is. It's tricky, man. It's a tricky pit road to enter. Barrows on fresh tires now trying to get a lap back. Does so with ease. Nate Barrows now got his lap back. He'll be 15th? Not sure.
McClenny and Arms, I believe they're trying to save enough fuel for the end of the race.
You think they can do it? Or they're like,
I-
or send it, who cares? Dryling now, P3.
It's going to be close for the 05 and the 180. I heard Arms and McClenny talking about it over race chat. It definitely sounds like that's the game plan here. Everybody else has pretty much come down pit road. So if this doesn't work out for the 105 machine and the 180, they're kind of screwed. Here, Dryling going to be trying the same strategy as he's in the 3rd position. Back, the first car on fresh tires, I believe, will be Clay Sarton there in the 19 machine. He's currently in the 9th position. He's trying to make up as much ground as possible on the 180 and the 105. Maybe, just maybe, if he runs fast enough, he'll be able to get this lap back and be able to pass the 105 for the race lead. He's not running all that much faster than the 105, though. It's about a second difference between the two of them. I don't think that's going to be enough for the 19 machine to come all the way around 2 times to pass the leaders. That's a tall order.
That's a big ask right now. As you see the 74 on the inside is, I believe, that is
Matt Frady there in
Frady,
the 40 machine.
sorry. Frady, that's a new paint scheme, so I'm no idea. Whoa! The 80 to the back bump of the 105. Arms trying to absolutely dump McClenny there. Just 100. What a reckless move. I'm just kidding. That's not what happened.
Maybe they're trying to push each other to save a little bit more fuel.
No
Maybe
kidding.
That's the strategy.
Arms is making him go. No, you go. You have to. Quit clutching. I know, still 0.3 of a second. 15 to go as the battle for the lead is here. Several battles on track. Just kidding. Everyone's spread out. Literally
McClenny and
everybody.
Arms are 2.5 seconds slower than the 19 machine of Clay Sarton.
And let's take a look
He
here.
has a lot of traffic to deal with, though.
He is on the inside of turn 1 right now on fresh tires. And Cabe McClenny is entering turn number 3 now. So, we'll see. That's quite the ask.
You gotta think about it, though. These tires aren't gonna last the entire run. They're not gonna run the same pace the entire run. So once these tires fall off for the 19 machine, he's not gonna be running as fast. But the same goes for the 05 and the 180. Their tires fall off as well. That's currently why they're running slower. But I don't know if that fall off is gonna continue to drop off as much as it will for the guys that just recently pitted. This strategy might work out for the 105 and the 180.
Your single file back here is Zach Zaldivar. P5 currently in the 155 machine. There's the 51 of Kevin Ritchie. 83 of Dylan Dryling, currently P3, 3.21 seconds back of Randy Arms. Cabe McClenny, Jake Pittangora there, trying to get a lap back. 2 laps down currently. That Rusty Wallace machine. We got 11 to go here. Whoa. Okay.
I just popped in and,
yeah.
had a word with Randy Arms.
Okay.
He says that these two are going to run out about right at the start-finish line on the final lap.
I love it. I think he's lying to you.
Hey, maybe he is. Maybe it's a bluff.
Could be bluffing. I bet Cabe says the same thing. I bet he's like, man, I can go 3 more laps. 9 to go currently. McClinney entering turn 1 and 2. Arms still about 2/10 back as he's been for most of the run. Pitangoro currently 2 laps down. A lap car, no problem there. Dreiling almost 4 seconds behind this group.
The question is, if you're Arms and McClunney, how do you battle for this race win if you're saving fuel?
Wreck them. Next question.
I mean, we've seen Arms wreck somebody for a win in the series before, back in
Unbelievable.
Chicago, man.
You can't say that. Legally, we were not allowed to say that. 8 to go. Arms is on the back bumper, still 2/10 of a second back. Pitangoro getting some screen time. Clay Sarton still a lap down, but is running impeccable lap times, trying to run these leaders down.
The best he can do is unlap himself right now. Unless he gets lucky with a caution and everything works out to his advantage, I think that's the best he can do.
Currently P7. Ryan Miniker, P6, still on the lead lap, about 12 seconds behind this group. Clay Sarton now is a rocket ship trying to get around the leaders. Does so, and he gone. Cabe McClinney, 6 to go. Arms behind him. Lap traffic is around and abound. Todriff behind them, who is essentially in that position for most of the race. Arms blinks out.
One in the grass down the front straightaway there. I think that was McElroy.
Zach Scare.
Oh, no.
Zach Scare had just a race winner here the last time the Affinity Racing Series came to Iowa. Unfortunately, has had a rough evening. Jump to the pits. Ryan Philbrick and Zach Todriff battling right now.
Randy Arms losing a bunch of ground on your leader of Cabe McClenny in the 105 machine.
Philbrick
the lap
there
traffic
is just everywhere. Too much now. Does this help their fuel or hurt it?
It probably helps it because they get to lay off a little bit more and let these
Pitangoro
guys
into the
go
wall.
around them.
4 to go, coming to the stripe.
McClenny has to exit the corner a little bit lower than Arms did. I think Arms got slowed down by the traffic a little bit more than McClenny did, about 0.3 of a second between your two leaders.
Arms needs to get around these guys here. Back to 2/10, 3 to go. These guys have not pitted since lap 67. 3 to go, 2 to go now.
Arms is getting racy. Within 0.1 of a second between your race leader, Arms is taking a little bit more of an arc than the 105 machine is. Arms down here through 3 and 4. He's got to close that gap between himself and the 105 machine to have a shot at this win.
White flag.
Completely Austin Dillon's it.
White flag in the air. Pitangoro around in front of the leaders here. Could slow them down. Unbelievable, the 20 around. Arms to the inside. As they battle through 3 and 4. McClinney, nothing for Arms. And Cabe McClinney wins at Iowa. Oh, man. Let's take a look at what happened here with Pitangoro. I want to take a look as he was just, oh, okay. Already sideways, dude. Blinked sideways. Saves it. Here comes the leader, the 105. Blinks again. All of a sudden, he gone. Wrecked out. Single car incident. And McClinney was able to hold off a hard charging Randy Arms.
Arms ran out.
Yep. And take the win here at Iowa. There we go. Signature win. Okay, McClinney, let's get the race winner into the broadcast booth, please. man. What a race. Abe McClinney, race winner. Get him in here, as he is nowhere to be found. There he is. Josh is literally no help. I'm going to do it myself. Cabe McClinney.
Yes, sir.
Race winner. Come on.
What's up?
Let's talk about that last run, last pitting at the last caution, lap 67, and thoughts on running it the entire way.
Yeah, to be honest, didn't really have an idea. We ran about 10, 15 laps, and I'm like, well, I'm only 1 or 2 short. Let me try to save a few, and ended up able to. So I was kind of worried the whole run. I knew Randy wasn't going to hit me or nothing, but we were both on the same strategy trying to save. So I was a little worried, but I didn't know how much more he had. So, and I guess he ran out of gas off of 4. So I don't think he would have had enough. If I did, I had just enough to where I could save enough gas to do a burnout pretty much. So I had a little bit more, but I think I learned a little bit. The whole reason I kind of ran this race was to prep myself for hopefully contender series, maybe if I make it. Still waiting on an email, but yeah, I just kind of came to hang out, help Matt maybe and Zach, and just kind of have fun with it. But told you and Michael about the $15 deal if I started from the back. So if I could figure out how to do that, I am going to donate $15 to the charity.
There you go. We'll get McElroy to figure that out because I don't know anything. But what I do know is Cabe McClinney, race winner. Give me them shout outs, my friend.
Yeah, it's nice. It's been a while. I mean,
I know. Welcome back.
Season, so it's
Welcome
kind of
back.
nice, little confidence booster. But yeah, just thank you for broadcasting. Thank you, Zach, Matt, Kale, who actually jumped in and helped for a little bit because he really likes Iowa, so he was helping a little bit this week. But and that thanks to Randy for running me pretty clean, and for anybody else, I think I would have lost it. So thank you, Randy, because anybody else probably would have drove her in there, doored me, and got to line. But Randy, the best. I love him. So.
He's a swell guy. Randy Arms. We're going to bring him in here. Cabe McClinney, congratulations. We'll talk soon, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. See you guys.
Later, buddy. Getting Randy Arms in here. Randy Arms, let's talk to you real quick before you run out of gas, sir.
Too late.
Yeah, you get it. Randy Arms finished P2 tonight. Thoughts on the strategy there and lap traffic coming into play?
Yeah, I think I was a couple laps, or say late on trying to save real hard. I was just kind of running behind Cabe, having fun, running to the top. And then I picked up on, hey, we might actually make it. And by that time, I think he'd already been saving pretty hard. And I saw the 20 get in front of Cabe there, and I just put it on the floor and was hoping I could get or say by him and have enough. But as soon as I got back on the gas there in the middle of 3 and 4, it just started sputtering. So I don't know, it was fun. Wish we could have actually raced it out. I felt like we had a really good car on the long run. Would have been tough to pass Cabe just because it's just hard to pass here. But
Very
it would
much
have
so.
been fun. But hopefully it was still a good show for the broadcast.
A lot of fun. A lot of fun, dude. Let me get them shout outs from you, Mr. Arms.
Yeah, just want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Thank Cave for doing the whole charity thing. That was pretty cool. Was kind of wanting to spoil it just because I wanted to win, but I'm glad he got to win so we can donate the money. And so thank you guys for putting on the broadcast. And yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Arms. We will talk soon, man. Appreciate you, bud. P2 finished tonight. Good job.
Yep, thank you.
Later, buddy. Ton of people in the booth. We're going to talk to Zach Zaldivar. P3 finished tonight, Zach Zaldivar. Let's talk about it, bro.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot to unpack here.
Oh, boy. Well, remember, we're PG, I guess. 13.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
All right, let's get it, Zaldivar.
All right. So, started off, didn't qualify, and then caused the second caution because I forgot it was a short track and completely upended the 37 and killed him and the 44. So I felt so bad about it. I wanted to go to the back, and I still feel bad about it. And then just try to save as much time as I could through it. But the last stop, I got to a point I'm like, I either need a pit or start clutching it, and I didn't think pitting would help me at all, so I just started clutching it and said, go for it.
Able to pull off a P3 finish after all the shenanigans of the evening. Able to get the hell out of Iowa without any other further damage. And then we're going to get a week off, brother, and then we're heading to Darlington as if you thought the fun was over. We're heading to Darlington for 150 laps in trucks, man, on the 16th of October. Give us your thoughts going into that one.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. It really is my favorite track. I love it so much.
I believe you. I'm going to get Logan in here, dude, but give me some shout-outs, brother.
Everybody in chat, unfortunately, Matt had a bad day, but we had some fun, and Matt and Clay and Cabe and just having a good time, having a fun time on a weeknight. So that's what it's all about.
Brother, that's what it is all about, man. We'll talk soon. Zaldivar, P3 finish. Come on.
Later, guys. Thanks.
Later, buddy. I do want to talk to this man only because it was insane to see him do what you were doing. Logan, I got to get you in here.
Later.
Let's talk about the entire race for you. It started off bad and just continued to be as sideways as it could.
Yeah, it was sideways the entire race.
At one point I went, let me just see something here. I typically stay away from the cockpit cam because, like, you know what I mean? It's I'm not fully immersed, right? And I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. And your wheel is pointing at 3 o'clock. I was like, oh, that's exactly what I thought.
It's not as worse as what it could have been. It could have been a full 180. I was running a 8-to-1 ratio, slightly higher. So if I was running the standard slightly lower, it probably would have been 180 degrees.
There you go.
Shifting our restarts, I would have been confused. I would have at some point blown my motor. Because I'm using paddle shifters, so it would have been reversed order.
Good lord, dude. Well, I mean, the good news is we're done with that. We're done with that crap. And so we can move on in Darlington in the trucks on the 16th. Looking forward to it.
I don't know if I will have access to my sim.
If
I
you
have
do,
access to it, that'll be a blast.
Rad. Logan Wilson, interesting evening, dude. Had to get you in here and get your thoughts, man. We'll talk soon.
Yeah. Okay.
Later, buddy. Oh, Josh, let's talk about it, dude. Let's unpack it here in the next few seconds as we look over the entire finish here. McClenny, Arms, Zaldivar, Richie, and Miniker, your top 5. And then finishing up the lead lap cars is Sarton, Philbrick, and Todriff. And Weingard, McElroy, Barrows, and Dreiling a lap down. Dolly, Heel, Frady, Case, Pittengoru, Godwin. And then we're going to take a gander down here to the rest of the field. Wentworth 5 laps down. Or Eskridge 5 laps down. Wilson 7. Scare 15. Husson early incidences, as well as McFarland, Longyear, McGill. Tyler Connors wrapped up in an early incident. And Anthony Young winning that coveted backmarker.shop prize pack of nothing. I have nothing for you, bud. In P28. Josh, we're going to Darlington, buddy.
Oh, man. Darlington and the trucks, that's going to be a lot of fun there. Tires are going to matter a lot at that racetrack. They're going to be right up against the wall. Expect to see that wall get used up quite a bit there at Darlington. We're going to see that good old Patton and Darlington stripe. Going to be a lot of fun, a lot of close racing. Darlington's always a good show. I'm excited for that one. In 2 weeks' time.
In 2 weeks' time, absolutely. We are off this week. Affinity Racing is off. So no Cup Series, no Next Up Series, but we will have some Battlegrounds. And I don't know if we're having Super Saturdays, but I know we will have some Battlegrounds. And then the 1K for 1K race that I do not have an ad for. Be sure right now, head on over. We do raceaffinity.com. Our charity link is there. We are at 70% of the goal thanks to Cave McClenny and the win tonight. That's $30 extra to the charity. GiveButter.com/raceaffinity and give back to the Race Against Blindness, our season 4 Race with Reason. I'm Brandon. That is Josh. I'm looking forward to heading to Darlington, but until then, we're going to head on over to this raid. Guys, have a great night. Keep it tight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just waiting for the raid now button. Goodbye.